Welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing about the term hybridization, means how to calculate the hybridization. So if the hybridization number is 2, then it is the sp hybridized. If it is 3, so it's a sp2 hybridized, and it is when 4 it is sp3 hybridized, 5 sp3d, 6 के लिए sp3d2, 7 के लिए sp3d3, 8 के लिए sp3d4. Now how to calculate the hybridization? So there is a formula we can write here. Hybridization, H is equals to S. S is nothing but the steric factor. The hybridization also known as steric factor. So hybridization or steric factor is equals to, we have the formula that valence shell electrons plus monovalent species minus cation plus anion divided by 2. This is the formula to calculate the hybridization of any compound. Okay, so we can write here in short, that is H equals to S equals to V plus M minus C plus A divided by 2. Here monovalent species M, valence shell electron V, cation has a negatively charged here, because whenever given the charge any complex like negative, so we calculate as a positive charge. In the calculation we can see in the examples. So let's see, first of all, first example, we will see the first example here. We have taken the examples like methane का कैसे होगा, CH4, we have taken the CH4. so कार्बन के लिए क्या आएगा 4 प्लस वैलेंस शेल इलेक्ट्रॉन इन द कार्बन इज 4. उसके बाद है मोनोवैलेंट स्पेसिस हाइड्रोजन कितना है 4. इसमें कैटायन एनायन कुछ है नहीं. सो डिवाइड बाय 2 कितना आएगा 8/2 मीन्स 4, मतलब 4 एंड 4 हाइब्रिडाइजेशन नंबर है, मतलब ये आएगा sp3. गॉट इट. तो कार्बन का क्या आया sp3. सेकेंड नंबर है अमोनिया. For that nitrogen has 5 electron in the valence shell, and this is hydrogen which is monovalent, this is 3 divided by 2. How much? 8/2 means 4. Again it is sp3 hybridized. Now let's take another example, because such type of example always ask in any chemistry examinations. So here iodine has a 7 electron in their valence shell, so 7 plus fluorine has a monovalent species, so this is 7 divided by 2. again this is 14/2 means 7, and 7 के लिए क्या आएगा sp3d3 IF7 sp3d2 means 4, or 4 plus 3 7. okay, now we have taken the another example like COCl2. what happened here, this oxygen is divalent species, so we can't count the divalent species to calculate the hybridization. So only we can take the carbon, and which is big in size. okay, so the 4 plus chlorine 2 divided by 2, what we get here 6 3, what we got sp2. okay, Now of rule for calculating the hybridization. Okay, in the previous example we have taken the simple examples which we can calculate. Okay, now what is the first rule? First rule says the less number of the central metal atom, choose such a that which has a less number, that is central atom जो भी होगा उसका लेस नंबर होना चाहिए, लेस नंबर. उसके बाद सेकेंड रूल सेज दैट that should be big in size, okay. And the third, उसके पास अगर ये दोनों नहीं हो तो उसके पास मोर वैलेंस स्टेट चाहिए. okay, in this way we can calculate the hybridization. So now we are taking any examples. Here we have taken the example like that COCl2. Here what happened here, the less number first rule which fails. Second, big in size, we have taken the big in size, that carbon is in a big in size and we cannot calculate divalent species in this rule. So we have taken the carbon which is big in size. Second rule applies here. So carbon has a 4 valence electron in their outermost shell, so 4 plus, and chlorine is monovalent which is we have taken 2. So dividation after the calculation we got 3, and 3 is the sp2 hybridized. So in this way we have taken the examples. Let's see the another examples like BrCl3, BrCl2 minus. What happened in this example? Br, the bromine has 7 electron in their valence species, in their valence cells. So BrCl2 7 plus, chlorine is 2, 1 negative charge on the chlorine means we have to add 1. Okay, what we get? 7 plus 3, that is 10 by 2, that is equals to 5, and we got here sp3d, 4 plus 1, that is 5, that is sp3d. Now we have taken another most important example, that is I3 minus. Here how we calculate? I3 minus means iodine and iodine 3 times. Okay, now which has a lone pair 7 electron in their valence species. So here 7. What now if we consider the 7 central atom iodine which has a 7 electron in their valence species, and this first I and the second I which form 2. किसी एक आयोडीन को हम सेंट्रल आयोडीन लिया है. सो this is 7 electron in a central iodine. So this is first and this is second, that is 2 iodine plus and this negative charge we calculate as a plus 1 and divide by 2. Here what we get? Again this is 10 by 2 means this is 5. So this is sp3d. Okay. Now for again we find for Br3 plus. Here also Br and Br, 3 bromine are there. So there are also 7 electron in their valence cell species, and this is first bromine and this is second bromine. So what we get here? 7 plus 2 and this is plus sign is given charge. So we have to subtract 1 divided by 2. How much we get? 8 divided by 2, this is 4 and this is 4 means sp3. So what we get here? sp3. In this way we can calculate the hybridization of any given compound in a simple ways. Okay. Now the most important which is always asked examples are xenon complex, that is HCOF4. So xenon also has xenon is the central metal, central atom, so it has 8 electron in their valence shell, and we are not calculating this oxygen. Why? Because this is oxygen is divalent species, so divalent species is not allowed in such a in such formula, so that we are avoided. So 8 plus this fluorine are 4, what we get here, divided by 2, what we get, 12 divided by 2, that is 6, and 6 के लिए क्या आता है, sp3d2. okay, now the most important example is the OH2 positive. OH2 positive, this is also we can find by this formula that oxygen हमने यहाँ पे इस एग्जाम्पल में ऑक्सीजन कैलकुलेट नहीं किया है, क्योंकि ये हमें डाइवेलेंट स्पेसिस चाहिए, वेयर xenon was the central atom, but here their oxygen means OH positive. So what here, the central metal atom is oxygen, so that we are taking the oxygen valence electron cells, valence electron, that is 6. okay, 6 sorry, here OH3 we have taken, OH3, so 3 hydrogen minus 1. Why? Because this is a plus charge we have subtracted. What we get, 8 divided by 2, that is 4, and this form sp3. okay, in this way we can calculate the hybridization of any compound. So thank you very much. If you like my video, please like and subscribe.